Hey, Stephen. Thank you so
Hey,
much for taking the time to speak today. I know I'm really excited about this opportunity to just learn more about leaders, Black leaders, especially here at Slalom. I think it's extremely important to just not only celebrate our Black leaders, but also acknowledge them and learn from them. Because I think as someone like myself who has been at Slalom for, almost 3 years now, which is kind of insane to think about. I know that there's a lot that I could learn from experiences of people like you. So I would love to begin just by understanding a little bit more about you. What got you to slalom? How did you begin your career? How did you come to this point in your career?
yeah, I guess the one way to start off is how did I begin my career? Entirety of my professional career has been in consulting. So since
Mhm.
graduating graduate school, I studied engineering and computer science
Oh,
as a
nice.
undergraduate and as a graduate. And then it was during my graduate years at UCLA, I had an opportunity to be an intern for a Big Four consultancy. And it was through that process, after spending a few summers many summers at IBM, one summer at
Mhm.
Apple, I made that switch from thinking in a software engineering mindset and really thinking in a uh, consultant mindset, right? And knowing that I had more to offer than just being a programmer,
Mhm.
but being a solution provider. And it was that experience as an intern that really had me curious, and I was lucky enough to get a full-time offer coming out of my graduate program at UCLA. Spent over almost 11 years at that Big Four consultancy, and then had the opportunity to actually follow a leader that left that company, Big Four consulting company, to Slalom in its
Wow.
early days. Back when Seattle was one of the only markets that they were serving. So
Mhm.
brought me on board through a referral from him. Was able to help be part of really the opening of our Atlanta office back in late 2000. Well, opened in late 2006, and then I joined in early 2007.
Wow, yeah, that's incredible. Just seeing, I know Atlanta is such a mature office at this point in time, and knowing that we have, a leader who helped start that office is awesome. So I know that we are kind of in the season of Black History Month, really kind of diving in on the Black experience here at Slalom. So one thing that I would like to start with is just, kind of learning more about your leadership style, but not even just your leadership style, but how you think it has contributed to your experience at Slalom so far as a Black leader here.
Yeah, so my leadership style, I would say, is one of I would say also was one of curiosity.
Mm-hmm.
I talked a little bit earlier about, my desire to, not just be a program, but be a solution provider. But one thing I have learned over my engineering years, my programming years, and my time in consulting is, you don't think that you can always do it alone, right? There's power in the team, but there also needs to be curiosity and engaging others in providing that solution. So I view myself as a very collaborative person. So my leadership style tends to be in that collaborative vein where I want to, pull the group to understand what they were thinking, really pull together the best parts of an approach and really see how we can deliver against that. So that'd be one anchor point I think of my leadership style.